Welcome back to Somatic Pilates Plus. I'm Dolores. Today we're going to be doing a video that has to do with your abdominal bracing that I teach all of my beginning clients that come in. So I'm making this video for those who need to learn how to find their abdominal bracing, and you can go back to this and watch it, and it will help you find the cues that you need to know in order to find your abdominal bracing. So Pilates abdominal bracing is really important. It's used in all methods, whether in kneeling, whether in laying onto your back in supine, laying prone, standing, and kneeling. So let's get started with this. All you need is a mat. You're going to lay onto your back with your legs in a knee bent position or hook lying position. You want to have your alignment. So alignment will be fist width distance apart with your knees and your feet. You want to feel as if your pelvis is level. So if you feel like you're arched in your back, you don't want to be there. If you feel like you're over tucked, you don't want to be there either. So we're just going to start with fist width distance apart. Your heels are close to your sit bones. You're going to bring your palms, your arms up, palms face away from you, and they're about as wide as your shoulder, and the shoulders are relaxed. You're going to start with a little inhale, and on the exhale, you're going to slide your feet towards your tailbone without the feet moving, and your tailbone sliding towards the heels of your feet. When you do that, you're going to start the pelvis kind of tilt forward, and you're going to feel the back of your legs work. So on the exhale, you're going to close those ribs and pull the ribs down towards the mat, and you're going to let that left foot lift up, just hover above the floor. Try not to arch the back. You're going to hold that for 5 counts and put that foot down. You're going to repeat that on the other side. Still pulling your heels to your tailbone, tailbone to your heels. You're going to lift the left foot and hover it about a half an inch off the floor. And let's try that again. Take another inhale. Exhale to pull the heels to the tailbone. That left foot's going to float up off the floor. You're going to keep the ribs connected, the neck long, and put that foot down. Try that again. Heels to tailbone, tailbone to heels. Belly pulls in. You exhale, pull those ribs down towards the floor without overly flattening your back, and then you're going to lift that right foot and let it hover above the floor. Just repeat that about 4 times. The next one's going to be more difficult. It's going to be both feet are going to float. If you start to feel your back start to arch to lift the feet up, bring the feet up a little bit higher, but try not to bring them over your hip. Let's try it. Take an inhale. Exhale, slide both the heels to your tailbone. Exhale, close those ribs. Both feet float off that floor without arching the ribs or the back. And you put the feet down. You want to feel them coming through mud. You don't want to feel them just drop down where you would hear a thud. That's a loss of control. Let's try it again. Heel to tailbone, tailbone to heels. Exhale, pull the ribs down towards the floor. Both feet float and they hover. Finding that lower belly, lower transverse. Put the feet down and relax. We have one more here. Heel to tailbone, tailbone to heels. Exhale, close those ribs and flatten the back. Lift both feet up. There should be a little airspace there right below your belly button. And relax the feet down. The next one is going to be the arms moving. This time, same thing. Heels pull to your tailbone, tailbone to your heels. Take a small inhale and exhale. Move that left arm back right in front of your ear. Make sure that your ribs are on the mat and they are not arched. Exhale, pull that arm back. You're going to alternate that 3 times on each side. Heels to tailbone, tailbone to heels. Right arm goes back right in front of your ear. Make sure that right rib is imprinted onto the mat. Exhale, pulls the arm back. Let's do that again. Heel to tailbone, tailbone to heels. Really find that lower belly, tightness of that lower belly. Ribs are imprinted onto the mat. Arm comes right back. Just hold that arm there. Keep pulling that belly in. And exhale, come back. We'll do that again. Heel to tailbone, tailbone to heels. Take a small inhale. Exhale, the ribs close. The right arm comes back and it hovers right in front of that ear. Make sure your neck is long, you're not shortening your neck, Shortening the neck would be this way, or shortening the neck would be this way. So you want to have a fist width distance between your chin and your chest. We're going to do both arms now, heels to tailbone, tailbone to heels. Both arms are going to go back. You got to imprint those ribs onto the mat. That is your transverse abdominis holding you, and your spine holding you on that mat in that abdominal brace. 2 more like that. Take an inhale, exhale, arms flow back. Keep pulling keeping those ribs on the mat. Keep pulling those heels to your tailbone, tailbone to your heels. Exhale to come back. We have 1 more like this. Heel to tailbone, tailbone to heels, ribs connect with that exhale, arms just float back. You may find yourself not breathing, that's okay. And then exhale to come back. So that's a very easy way to find your abdominal bracing in supine on the mat in a safe environment. If you like what I'm doing, you can please subscribe to my channel. Maybe you'll enjoy some more of the new videos that are going to be coming. Have your friends subscribe just to get the word out for the somatics and Pilates. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.